Whiskers.
At the Chunga Resort.
All righty. Test. How we sounding? What's the deal? Stoners Committee, what's the deal? Palm trees in the motherfucking chat, man. Dark Rainbow, where's my button?
Dark Rainbow!
Destruction, Dark Rainbow, what's the deal? What's going on? How you guys doing? I'm solid, can't complain. What's going on, my good people? Let me get set up right. Tam is not gonna be here until later. She had prior obligations. So we'll see if she makes the stream. She is on her way up here though. Got so much trash. Oh, I need to clean this office up. What's good though? What's the deal? Palm trees in the motherfucking chat, man. What's going on? All right, let's get started. Won't be here too long. Got a birthday party to go to and I still gotta change. So let's just react to what we gotta react to. Let's start with a warm up. I need the camera, video camera. Here we go. I'm back. All right, let's see for our warm up while more people join the chat. Let's see what we got queued up. See what we got queued up. All right. Oh, Hit Boy versus Nas. Let's get to it.
Nas in 3 years. We did 80 songs in 3 years. Nigga, I haven't spoken to Nas.
You guys went on a run. How many albums?
We did 6 albums, 80 songs.
I still can't believe you did that.
Every single song on his album that won a Grammy.
But we would go years like we can't get Nas to make an album. It'll be like all the controversy. But where's it? All right, you know, I got to put this out here, right? Because can't do this interview without mentioning this. Let's do it. For a long time, I used to say that after Illmatic, Nas was the worst beat picker of all time. Oh, you started that. I started that. Have you seen that? It came from this guy. I was frustrated album after album. He had his moments, but I felt like the magic from Illmatic, which is one of my favorite albums, period.
Yeah.
He couldn't quite match that out.
Do you think he stopped? Because with Illmatic, he had like the great producers, East Coast producers of that time, Premier, Black Professor. Did you think he stopped like really collaborating producers and trusting producers? Like in a way, he finally probably did with you.
We did a lot of great work, but I don't see us working again.
Really?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Was there a reason why you're not working again?
I mean, it's a lot of reasons, you know what I mean? But it's something I just really don't want to dig too deep in because it's just like pretty deep, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, respect to what we did get accomplished in 3 years. I ain't spoke to Nas.
All right, so it's a few things to digest here. I think the most obvious one is why the fuck is Elliott Wilson co-hosting episodes and interviews with VladTV? Why is Elliott Wilson working at VladTV? That's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day where probably who's known as the greatest hip-hop journalist of all time is working for Vlad. That's crazy. But I mean, you got bills, you know, you need money. You do what you gotta do. Tell me about it. I had to work at No Jumper for Christ's sakes. But it's crazy to see Elliott Wilson in this position. I think in hindsight, I feel like I'm sure he wished he showed his personality a lot more in the 2000s and 2010 when he was doing the Rap Radar blog site and whatnot, because he used to show his personality a lot when he was at Double XL. He had an alter ego named YN. He used to write diss records towards rappers he was beefing with, including Eminem and Benzino. Like, he used to really like be playful like that. I would read the editorial address in the front of the magazine when I was a kid, and his YN alter ego would, you know, pop out and talk shit about different rappers that was talking shit about him, XYZ. But I feel like once he got with Rap Radar, Brian Miller, B-Dot rather, Like his personality just became it just became about him interviewing rappers and we didn't know much about him. And then fast forward to today where like if you're a hip hop media personality, you kind of have to show your personality. You have to be sociable. You have to show people what you're doing in your real life. You have to be outside. You have to really like have strong viral opinions, give strong viral takes. And it's like, I feel like Elliott's playing catch up. And then it's like, he hasn't built his own solo independent platform. We saw the show he was doing, that pitiful show he was doing with DJ Head and Jeremy Heck. What was it called? The Smaller Picture or some shit like that. We saw that got canceled after a few months, but they really were just sitting there glazing Kendrick. It was like a propaganda show, so how was that going to sustain? So that's why that got canceled after less than a year. So that's besides the point. Elliott Wilson doing a VladTV interview is crazy. Hit Boy and Nas going 3 years without speaking to each other after Hit Boy helped Nas win his first Grammy with King's Disease album. I love King's Disease 2. That's my favorite of the series. I believe they did like 4 albums together. That's unfortunate. And he's not willing to reveal what actually took place to cause the separation. That's also weird. But I'm hearing it's because Nas maintained 100% of the masters. So these albums were released via Mass Appeal, which is a label that Nas acquired. And that releases a lot of like Golden Age, East Coast type of material or content rather. So like that type of outfit. And I'm hearing that Hit Boy feels a way about Nas retaining 100% of the master when he made every beat on the album, so it should be 50-50. You get 50% of the master, I get 50% of the master. That's just what I'm hearing. It could be about something else, but I'm hearing that's what it's about. So, you know, what's done in the dark comes to the light, and we'll hear about it. Another prompt in this conversation I thought was dope was when Vlad said, like, he felt like Nas was one of the worst beat selectors in hip hop. That's been a narrative that's been around now since the late 90s. Obviously the beats on Illmatic were phenomenal because, like he said, like Elliott pointed out, he had the Dream Team. He had DJ Premier, Large Professor, Q-Tip. You know, he had the Dream Team of production on that album. But it was written. I feel like the production, once Trackmaster started producing for Nas as well, was dope. Because once you get to like Stillmatic and shit, the beats for Nas kind of get whatever. And, you know, the Nigga album and Hip Hop Is Dead. It's like Nas just couldn't. He'll pop out. We'll have like one hit here and there. But yeah, Nas lost me as far as beat selection. So that's not a bad, not even an assumption, just take right there. That Nas is one of the worst beat selectors in hip-hop history. I feel like, yeah, I can see that. As far as, like, people of his level, like, as far as, like, legends and icons go, he is on the lower end of the spectrum as far as beat selection compared to, like, Jay-Z, Biggie. Oh, what? Wait. People like that. So, yeah, there's that. Elliott Wilson working for VladTV is crazy. Tam had prior engagements. I knew Tam wasn't going to be here right now. And I have to leave. I'm going to a birthday party, so. Shout out to Tam. A lot of people was talking about that her Tam shirt I had on last stream. A lot of people been asking for it. Palm trees in the chat. All right, what's next for our warm-up? Oh, we got a tweet from Poetik, Flakko, and AD. So Flakko tweeted, "I'm not engaging in the West Coast bashing today because when I was telling y'all how terrible them niggas was, y'all called me a weirdo." AD responded, "You love West Coast niggas, stop the propaganda. You ain't got nothing bad to say about me since you met me. Keep it real." AD has main character syndrome. You can talk about a group of people and then still be cool with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of people of that group, but for the most part, I think it's obvious that Flakko has a disdain or negative disposition towards West Coast niggas. He's anti-gangbanging, anti-thug, and these are things that are often associated with LA, West Coast, California niggas. I think that's obvious, and I don't think that that disposition isn't true because he's cool with AD. So yeah, AD just has main character syndrome. They're saying AD is on Ozempic. Let me see if I can get that clip up. They are saying AD is on Ozempic. They say he's losing a lot of weight really fast. Let's see. Here we go. That's a little better. But his head is still big. Pause. Let's check it out. All right, so goddamn, yeah, and that collar is kind of sunken in, but yeah, it does look like AD looks extremely smaller than he looked just last week. But his face is still fat, his head is still big. That's definitely that Zemp or some sort of GLP. He's gonna get back down to that no jumper weight, that way he was at a no jumper. But I mean, AD's always been a yo-yoer. Like sometimes he's really, really fat, sometimes he's just chubby fat. You guys, I tried Ozempic earlier this year. I lost 12 pounds on it, and then I couldn't deal with the side effects. By side effects, I mean stomach cramps, constant diarrhea. I couldn't stop burping, sulfur burps. Like my burps would smell like eggs. I felt so bad for Tam because I used to tell Tam before the show, like, look, I'm taking Ozempic. I can't stop burping. Every time I burp, it smells like eggs. So if you notice during those episodes, I used to like burp and like try to blow it that way. But Tam would just play it off. Yeah, my burps used to stink. I couldn't take it anymore, so I did it for a month. Went back to the doctor, had lost 12 pounds. I had them lower the dosage, but the symptoms or side effects kept going on. I have a refrigerator full of the stuff, so I can start back taking it whenever I want to. But I feel like if I was to get back on Ozempic, I would not film. Like if I took Ozempic again, I would go 3 months without being on camera, without filming, and I would just take it, stay at home, lose the weight, and then come back smaller. But having to be on camera when you literally, like for me, it made me have to use the restroom like all day long. Like I'm saying, I'm burping all the time. I'm having stomach pains. It's something that you want to lay at home all day and deal with. And then it's like, okay, that's feasible, but at the same time, that means I'm just sitting here paying the rent for this office space for 3 months and then I'm not using it. So, I don't know. So, we'll see. We'll definitely see what we got next for our warm-up. Oh, Lil Durk's prison playlist. What is a peptide? Oh, they said you always want to be on the camera. That's funny. I don't know why he always want to be on the camera. Did he look into the camera? Because he swear to God he didn't. He don't be looking into the camera. They called you. Several people are saying that you looked into the camera.
Looking in the camera. Stop lying in the chat. Stop lying in the chat.
Definitely be looking into the camera. That's funny.
Lying in the chat, y'all.
Don't be looking into the camera on my show, man.
I'm never interested in that.
That's crazy. Huh? I owe you a Canada Dry.
Yeah.
How do I owe you a Canada Dry?
Yes, chat.
Because I brought myself a Canada Dry, so I owe you a Canada Dry?
Yeah. You didn't think about your guests. It's crazy.
You not my guest. You not on camera. The fuck? Yep, he walked by and glanced.
Why are you lying? I was looking straight ahead.
Yeah, I bet.
What probably your mom's in the chat?
Shut up. That's not my mama. All right.
Tell me, why y'all lying like that?
All right, let's get back to the warm-up so we can get to the real topic at hand. Lil Durk's prison playlist. So Lil Durk shares a playlist that's been keeping him motivated amid federal trial. Let's see what songs are on here. He got Lil Baby Dead Fresh, J. Cole Love Yours, Young Miami Spin That, Friday Baddest in the Room, Lil Shimmy Don Toliver 3 a.m., Cardi B Aha, Meek Mill Was Free featuring Rick Ross Jay-Z, Jadakiss Still Feel Me, Kanye West, Drake Shebang, Rilo Rodriguez, Tens Meek Mill, Jay-Z Rod Wave, Kanye, Pooh Shiesty, Lil Wayne, G Herbo, Lauryn Hill, 21 Savage, Tupac, he's taking it back, Morgan Wallen, more G Herbo. No West Coast hip hop, no LA rappers. I wonder why. Why does Lil Durk want to listen to any LA rappers while he's in jail? Why aren't any LA rappers on Lil Durk's prison playlist? Maybe because their music sucks. But here, that was crazy. That was a nice span of artists. He had some old school like Jay-Z, Lauryn Hill, Tupac. He had contemporary artists. Seems to be a big Meek Mill fan. You know, free Durk. Free Durk. Palm trees in the chat. Hit that like button. What's the deal? Won't be here too long because I have a birthday party to get to in less than an hour. So that he had Nipsey on there. Okay. Long live Nipsey Hussle. Who's, you know, he's obviously not alive. So long live Nipsey Hussle. He didn't have any living LA rappers on the list. Alive LA rappers. Let's see what's next. Are we done on warm up? Oh no, an update on QCP. All right, look. Let's see. So, Quality Control shares a positive message on Pierre P. Thomas, saying the co-founder is improving and recovering more and more every day. I'm so grateful to share that P is improving and recovering more and more every day. Your prayers are working, so please keep them coming. So thankful for our brother's continued healing and for all the love, prayers, and support surrounding him. Prayers and thoughts to QCP. Definitely a legend in the hip-hop mogul sphere. QC is one of the most esteemed and successful labels in the past decade in hip-hop. So, you know, gotta, you know, show love to his co-founder. Sean Cotton and Say Cheese definitely should be ashamed of themselves, because I remember they posted that he had passed without doing their full research, reaching out to the family and confirming that. I even, like, when I saw it, I was like, dang, I even think I commented, like, rest in peace or something like that, only for him to still be alive and hopefully well. So this is crazy. I think hip-hop journalists have to do a better job, especially when you're talking about posting about someone being deceased. Like, you need to reach out to a family member or legal representation. If anything, maybe their manager, but I mean, he's an executive, so it's not like a rapper. You reach out to their management. Like, you need like an official source to confirm, not just hearsay or another blog posting it, woo, woo, woo. I remember Vashti saying, one of the worst things you can do as a journalist or even a blogger is posting someone has reportedly passed away, because that means you're just going off another platform posting that they passed away. It's like, no, did you reach out yourself to a source? You know what I'm saying, to confirm. You guys remember when Flakko posted that Big Sad 1900 had been killed, only for Big Sad 1900 to still be alive. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't reach out. He could have reached out to someone at Empire. He could have reached out to somebody on Big Sad's team. He could have reached out to someone in Big Sad's family to confirm this, but he didn't. He just saw someone else posted, so he posted on his page, and now it spread like wildfire. Whole time, someone who looked like Big Sad 1900 had been killed, but Big Sad 1900 was still alive. So, yeah, that's terrible. Let's see. Palm trees in the chat. Integrity don't matter anymore. Tell me about it. All right, let's see where we at. Oh, I need to raffle off a shirt. Could you pass me one of them shirts? You're a fucking weirdo. Don't throw fucking shirts at me.
I didn't throw it at you like that.
Anywho, you did throw it at me like that.
Well, my apologies, sir.
Anywho, what?
W's in the chat. Palm trees in the chat. Palm trees in the chat. You guys like
Shut the fuck up. All right, so if you would like to win a Dan Lay shirt, a $5 raffle, $5 super chat, and shout out Tam with a $5 super chat, and you can enter the raffle to win a Dan Lay Shockaware collab t-shirt. Fuck you. Anywho. Let's get started. You ain't got no morals, Dejon. You don't care. All right, fuck you, bitch. You in my chat. Gang Laneem, shout out to you. Godly. Tasha K2, Bunk Ass Media. Tell me about it. All right, let's get started. So what's my first topic? Oh, somebody dissed me. Before we get to RJ dissing me, somebody else dissed me. This is an unknown LA rapper that's mad because he's never been on a report card before. He dropped a record called Mama, I Lost My Report Card. Let's check it out. All right, nigga, I'm from BPT. West side, west side, west side, west side. 400 Spruce Street. What I do? Kill off all beef, head ass. Like, nigga, that's 2014 right there. Nigga, that dated ass beat, dated ass delivery. Like, fake ass, YG ass flow. Trash. I guess bro was just trying to get some clout, get some attention, but like I tell you, LA rapper dissing me is not gonna get you anywhere. You have to do the work. You have to drop a hit record. You have to drop a dope mixtape. You have to drop a great album. You have to have a great rollout. No one has got famous or made any real money dissing Dejon Paul. That's not how it works. I'm telling the truth. This is proof. You're proving my point. I'm saying LA rappers are trash. The new LA rappers are trash. And then you drop a trash diss record. Like, you guys are literally proving my point. But I'm happy I'm on your mind so fucking much. Tommy the Clown ass beat. Can't even make a good diss. It's the laziest shit ever. Yeah, that shit is trash. That shit is trash. My apologies to the chat for even playing that bullshit. That shit is trash. And like I said, this nigga didn't even get an F. This nigga's never even been on a report card. He got 1,000 followers. And he's trying to like say I'm wrong for saying I don't want to hear a bunch of gangbang rap from LA rappers anymore. Every other word you heard him saying on hood. Like, okay, who cares? All right, so there's that. Before, because RJ dropped a diss record towards me today as well. We're gonna get to that. Before we get to that, I guess we can start with the phone call that I had. I did speak with RJ. Joe Moses put us on the phone yesterday. Joe Moses called me yesterday morning. We spoke for about an hour or so, and then he finally added RJ to the call. Joe Moses and our conversation more so was like how this drama's not good for LA. We need to be together. He also doesn't agree with my content. He feels like I changed. Like, I used to be positive, and now I'm negative. I disagree. I feel like this has been my disposition the whole time. These new LA rappers are trash, and they need to step it up. I feel like that's what made me go viral when I put out the first LA Rap Report Card in 2022. I think I remember Mustard co-signing it and echoing those sentiments, saying he agreed with me. I think that's why T-Rail invited me to be on No Jumper in the first place, because I was saying LA rappers are trash and need to step it up. So I don't understand the disconnect there. When was Dejon Paul ever... when was I ever a positive figure? Like, what are you talking about? I've always been hypercritical of LA rap. Also, Joe was basically saying, like, he doesn't understand why I critique LA rappers in public. He's like, why don't you call these guys or sit down with them one-on-one? What good does it do for you to say you don't like that music publicly? And I was just like, okay, so you obviously didn't come up like reading Double XL, The Source, XYZ, where, you know, platforms critique music publicly. They don't just call up the artist and tell the artist how they feel. They write about how they feel and let their readers read it. So I just felt like that's an asinine point. Another response I would have to that is, Joe, if I only hit up an artist or call an artist and tell them what I don't like about their new project or my thoughts on their new project, I might be helping or benefit that artist. But if I do it publicly, I'm helping 100 artists or 200 artists or 300 artists. Whoever's listening could learn from it. It's like two birds, one stone. It's like, yeah, I'm addressing the artists who I'm critiquing and reviewing, but another rapper that's just aspiring artist that is watching my podcast or following me on Instagram, now they can learn what to do and not to do and about beat selection, lyricism, cadence, flow, XYZ, because I'm critiquing a bigger artist on it. Now they can learn that too. So it's about efficiency. So, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm intelligent. I'm intelligent than most people who work on this rap scene, more articulate than most people that work on this rap scene. So it's like, just trust me when I'm doing it my way. And it's like, what I don't understand is like, okay, you guys have so many, let's say it's like 50 LA or West Coast hip hop platforms that do it y'all way, the old school way, that just promote artists, be like, oh, so-and-so just dropped his fire, so-and-so's the king, so-and-so's the queen, this is so far, this is the hottest artist out of Compton, this is the hottest artist out of Inglewood, this is the hottest artist out of Long Beach, that just promote. Let's say it's 50 platforms that do it like that. I'm the one platform that is critical of the LA rap, breaking it down, doing real written album reviews, all of that stuff, being hypercritical of it. Why do I have to do what the 50 other platforms do? Why don't you guys want to let me be different? I don't want to be like the other promo pages. Those are all promo pages. All they do is so-and-so the hottest artist out of Compton? Is so-and-so the hottest artist out of Long Beach? Like, that's all they post. So-and-so just dropped a new album. It's fire. You get gas or pass. Like, it's just basic shit. But that's how they want to run their platforms, run their program. I don't want to be like that. I want to be more like Elliott Wilson, Kim Osario, Maddie C, Danielle Smith. These were the hip hop writers I grew up reading. They would really analyze the music and tell you how they feel about it. I want to do it that way. Stop trying to bully me. LA, stop trying to bully me into being like just a promo page. I don't just want to promote your music. I want to analyze and criticize your music. I'm a critic. I'm the biggest hip-hop critic on the West Coast. My opinion, my voice means more than any other journalist's voice on the West Coast right now when it comes to music. If I say it's hot, it's hot. If I say it's trash, it's trash. And I enjoy that disposition that I've earned. Stop trying to get me to water myself down just to be like everybody else. I'm not like everybody else. I'm special. I'm unique. My opinion, my critique, my bravery, my courage to stand up and speak for myself and stand on my opinion, stand on business is what makes me me. So stop trying to get me to be a follower like everybody else. I'm not a follower. My father didn't raise a follower. My father raised a leader. I'm a leader. I was taught not to follow behind anyone else. That's what all 50 pages want to do. Y'all want to be followers and kiss the artist's ass and ride the artist's dick and XYZ. No, I'm going to sit here and break down your album song by song. We're going to go through all the beats. I'm going to talk about your cadence and flow on each track, all of that shit, because that's who I am, a critic. And no one's going to change my disposition on that. So that's the conversation I had for the first hour, with Joe Moses. Then he adds RJ to the call. And RJ's disposition is just very nasty. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to talk to this nigga Joe. Joe basically forces him to stay on the phone out of respect for him because Joe's the elder. And I'm like, I didn't call you. Stop making it seem like I want to talk to you. Joe Moses called me the same way he called you. I didn't call you. Stop making it seem like I'm bothering you and you too good to talk to me. I'm like, nigga, you can hang up. I didn't call you. Joe called you. I want to sit here and disrespect you some more. I'm enjoying the back and forth. Joe called him once I exposed that RJ paints his fingernail. That's why Joe called me. He's like, oh no, we need to squash this. And basically RJ and I just basically had a conversation for like another hour or so. We couldn't come to a mutual agreement of respect. The only thing we could agree on was that we don't have an issue with one another, but it's like we really do, obviously, because what would make you get on stage and say all you had to say? And he said he agreed. He didn't press me. That wasn't his intention to press me. He just said he hadn't seen me in a minute. He had some things to get off of his chest. He just wanted to tell me how he feel. He stand on how he feel. And that's cool, that's how you feel, but this is how I feel. And I felt like I couldn't say how I felt in that moment because I was hosting the event. So now I get to say how I feel on my podcast. Now I get to say how I feel on the phone with you. And I told him how I feel on the phone with him. On the phone with him, I told him, I don't respect your gangster because you paint your nails. And he said, you ain't got to respect my gangster. Just don't disrespect my gangster. I haven't. I'm just saying you paint your nails. So that's why I would never be physically threatened by you because you paint your fingernails. I don't see you as a big bad wolf, tough gangster. I've never heard any story about that from you. I've never heard any story of you putting your hands on someone or beating them up or winning a fade or anything like that. Let's start there. I've never heard any street valor from you to be intimidated by you, and I'm not going to be intimidated by someone who paints their fingernails. I'm just sorry, I'm not. You don't put any fear in me. Out of respect for myself as the host of August Fest, I let you get your little temper tantrum, hissy fit off or whatnot, and then you left. We didn't have a chance to talk backstage. If we had talked backstage, maybe things that went different. Maybe things that escalated. But we didn't get a chance to. You left. After you left, I still had to bring out Chef Boy, Compton AV, KC Veggies. Like, I was still busy. So I didn't get a chance to go backstage until the event was over. And then you weren't there anymore. So we never got an opportunity to talk until Joe put us on the phone. I respect Joe's intention of trying to get us to get on the same page and squash the beef and move forward. But at the end of the day, from RJ's conversation on the phone, me and him are never going to be cool again. I don't want to be cool with someone with that type of energy and animosity towards me when I've been showing them so much love. Like, to the point where Mustard, the nigga that discovered you, hit me up and said, well, damn, you show RJ so much favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Even Joe was like, dang, I thought y'all was boys. I thought y'all was friends. How did this happen? I said, I thought the same shit too. Until that nigga got on stage and started disrespecting me. I'm thinking me and this nigga's cool. Anything this nigga ever needed, he could hit my phone and vice versa. So I'm just so confused. Like, you done called my phone and pillow talked and talked so much shit about YG and Munchie, talking about they blackballed you and they stole all your money from your label deal or all this different thing. You done told me all they business and how and XYZ. And you was comfortable enough to do all that with me, but then you get on stage and you shit on me. Like, that shit is just weird. It's like, how are you comfortable enough to call me and tell me all this personal shit, behind the scenes shit, but then you dissing me over a C- because you got a C-. Because if I had gave RJ a B+ or A- on the report card, he would not have gone on that stage and did that. This was RJ's first time getting a C and seeing me. He's so used to seeing a B or an A on that report card that when he got this C, he might have been like shell struck or something. I don't know. But shell shocked or whatnot. I feel like he earned that C. Mr. LA 2 really could have got a lower grade. Mr. LA 2 is trash. Nobody can name any song off of it. Nobody's playing any song off of it. It was trash. It is what it is. So yeah, our phone call. Another thing I really got him. I was like, the artists you brought on stage with you to perform that night, RJ, have been on my freshman cover. So how could you say I don't support new LA rappers when the two artists you brought to perform have been on my freshman cover? And even Joe was like, yeah, he do got a point. He put your artist on his cover, and RJ was just quiet because he didn't have anything to say. Because he lied. He got on stage to say I don't support new LA rappers, even though the two new LA rappers he brought on stage I platformed before, when no one else would. So, you know, it was what it was. It definitely was what it was. Yeah, that's pretty much how the call went. It was a lengthy call. Let's get to a lot of people were saying I was lying about RJ finger painting his nails or painting his fingernails or whatnot. I have a post. This is from April 15th, 2023. You guys see that? April 15th, 2023. Let's watch the post. Looking like a zestier tiger. Let's watch that one more time. Looking like a gay Fabio Foreign with chrome nail polish on his nail. I wouldn't lie about a man painting his nails. I can't believe you guys forgot about this. How quick do you guys forget? This was all over the timeline because he posted that video. He was on his way to Daylight Beach Club in Vegas. They booked him, flew him to Vegas on a private jet, quick little 45-minute hour flight. And he posted that flexing on everybody that he was on a private jet. And then everybody was like, is your fingernail painted? Is your fingernail painted? I reposted it. That was April 15, 2023. I don't know why you guys thought I would lie and make up a lie about a man painting his fingernails. That would be weird as fuck. So yeah, no, he paints his fingernails. And that's his prerogative. He brought the nail polish. That's his finger. And whether he did it himself or he had Miss Ling Ling paint his nail, that's up to him. That's his prerogative. I'm just saying a nigga that paint his fingernails can't press me. I'm just saying a nigga that paint his fingernails can't strike no fear in me. I'm just saying a nigga that paint his fingernails shouldn't be popping it to me on stage on 74th Street and 3rd Avenue. You get what I'm saying? Pop your shit to me when you at SoFi Stadium doing a show, or the Forum, or Crypto Arena, even the fucking YouTube Theater, 7,000 people. But don't pop shit to me while you standing in the middle of 74th Street and 3rd Avenue. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. That shit is crazy. R gay. Oh my God!
Dark Rainbow!
Destruction! R gay Mrs. LA is crazy. Y'all is cold in the chat, man. That's good. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Let y'all watch this one last time before we move on. We're gonna play his record. His diss record. Let's check it out. Just zesty, real zesty. But let's hear what RJ had to say. He dropped a new diss record over the... Oh, no. So here's another one. I sat down with RJ in person. He invited me to a rooftop. It was just him and I. Pause. And we had some drinks. And I explained to him why I gave him a 6-inch catalog. And since this meeting that we had on the rooftop, he has not dropped any hit records, so why would he have more than a 6-inch catalog? This is what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, you wouldn't say this to his face. I've sat down with RJ in person before on the LA rooftop, downtown LA, and explained his grade to his face, how I feel like he hasn't had a hit record in a very long time. Let's check it out.
What's wrong with a 6-foot catalog?
I don't get why it's a 6. I don't understand it.
Oh, niggas get a couple plaques in the mail and all of a sudden they want to 10 it.
That makes sense.
So he's expecting, like he says in this video when we had our meeting, he really was expecting, because Hoes Come Easy went platinum after 11 years, that he would have a higher score in catalog. And no, Hoes Come Easy was already accounted for in that 6. Like that's been a part of your catalog for 11 years. Like, no, like that's already accounted for. Drop a new song that goes platinum, now you have a 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? Drop a new album that everybody's talking about, that charts on Billboard and just gets hella critical acclaim. Now you have a 7 or 8. But when you just stay stagnant and you want to rest on your laurels from 10 plus years ago, the grade rest as well. You rest, the grade rest, the score rest. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense at all? Timu Tight Outside is crazy. Hold on, bro got French tips in that video. RJ literally tried to date you. Shut up. Rooftop with drinks is crazy. I can't have rooftop drinks with RJ. RJ took you on a date at a rooftop. That's not a date. We wasn't on a date. We were just it's a nice rooftop. This is not a date. Stop saying RJ took me on a date. I'm gonna post this on Instagram. And does this look like a date, or is this a business lunch?
I don't get why it's a 6. I don't understand it.
Oh, niggas get a couple plaques in the mail and all of a sudden they want to 10 it.
That makes sense.
It does hurt my feelings that we're here, because me and him were so cool. So for us to be in this bad space where niggas is literally dissing me is bad. It's really, really bad. Could you do me a huge favor and go get Tam from downstairs, please? You got the keys. Don't look in the camera this time.
Never look in the camera, Chad. Y'all can just see me walking by. Like, put in the chat if you look like Mr. Peabody, y'all.
Shut the fuck up. All right, Tam is here. Tam is here. I'm gonna have him get her a chair. Get Tam a chair from the kitchen. My fault. This is not a date. I'm gonna play this one more time because he said he had a French tip. I didn't notice no French tip.
What's wrong with a 6 for a cat?
Oh, that is a French tip.
Get why it's a 6 before that. I don't understand it.
Oh, niggas get a couple plaques in the mail and all of a sudden they want a 10 and
That makes sense.
What's wrong with a 6 for a catalog?
I really never paid attention to the French tip. Oh my God, that's a classic. That's a classic, man. I'm just not into that. I'm really not, nah, bro, on a date. Nah. That's not no date. Shut up. And my nigga here, so please stop being disrespectful, you guys. RJ had French tips like a baddie. That's a cute-ass date, fool. He's smiling ear to ear. I have dimples. I know French tips when I see one. All right. Next LA hip-hop artist needs to be having said, y'all wanted in the chat today. Please, 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 please. RJ literally trying to date with you. Please stop. Please, please stop. Are y'all saying if a man paints his nails, he's gay? Is that what you guys are saying? Because I haven't said that yet. If a man paints his nails, is he gay? Let me know. Hold on. You people are annoying. Hello. What? Okay, I just sent somebody downstairs to let you and Tam in. That is him. Yeah, tell him, yeah, he's waiting for you and Tam, yeah. All right. Anywho, we're gonna I'm gonna pull up the RJ diss record. That's enough of our. I'm not even gonna call it a date. Y'all are calling it a date. Rooftop meeting.
Hey, Jeff.
All right. I'm gonna check this out. RJ dropped this today. Let's check it out. It's supposed to be a diss record towards me. Everybody keeps tagging me in it. Let's check it out.
Perfect timing, bruh. Call me when I got something to say. Might as well drop this today. Big body, big ball player. I love hitting a bitch I can't call later. Put me in the game cause we all players. Riding with my lifesaver, I got all flavors. No grease, bon appetit. Name on the lease, candy crack, Applebee's. Machiavelli, Master P, mapping out a masterpiece. Felonies and faculties, accolades and agonies. Cold soldier, chrome in a chrome hard holster. Burner got sun exposure. All day get it cracking like bank work. You in pain on your feelings, it can stay hurt. Niggas rooting for the villain, but I'm way worse. She only in it for the purse like a fake dirt. You wanna get what you worth, gotta touch earth. Money over hoes, I put love first. Still breathing, and I'm still eating. Demons still scheming, Brenda's baby still screaming. We ain't stuck in the system, we committed to it. Gang bangers, every image got a limit to it. Young niggas introduced, grown men influence. Scout shooters all say this man insurance. What up, Chuck? We had Maybachs and Ben trucks. 6 foes hopping, this influx. Came out bopping, and she been fucked. Came out popping, niggas blimped up. Live bands can't compare me to a dead man. Your homie went from red man to meth man. Rockwall's right by the bed like a nightstand. Freedom fighter, I done raised men with a guilty pen. First niggas spreading lyrics on the party beat clubs. Had to play me how my impact drug the streets. I don't got club bars, listen again. Every verse like grenades, uplifting the pen. Free my niggas from them chains, now we're changing the trends. Getting plaques with no radios, looping the spins. They tryna raise bait, click bait. Fixate a bitch, they kids, 8 bitch straight. Rent paid in 6 days, song went platinum. Independent off a mixtape. I did one album on Interscope and went the nip way. Hi, I ain't from LA, nigga, tell me. Whole city see me grow up, niggas jelly. Went from Henry City, Fremont, Washington, Southwest of Yo City. Nigga, I can flood it like it's Soak City. Niggas hate I'm down, moving, got the locs with me. Feel me? Let's talk about it. Got millions on the table, let's talk about it. Got plaques on the floor, let's talk about it. Niggas wanna be around, can't walk around. Swear niggas, I hate we breathe the same air, nigga. I feel my people like caregivers. Tippers flare, niggas snap like hair triggers. Splitting dog shit with my guys, how we share dinner. Give a fuck about popping in another state. I'm bracking right here, still lit a flame the fireplace. Baby daddy's chatty patty, this ain't word of mouth. Address the internet shit in person while the birds out.
Okay. I wasn't too upset with that. Can I get you guys to wait out there in the kitchen for me until I finish this reaction? Thank you. Was Tam here? Oh. Okay, Tam will be here in a second. All right, so my reaction to the RJ record. I've always said he's lyrically talented. The bar that stood out the most to me was when he said, like, give a fuck about popping in another city, we bracking out here in LA. I feel like, hey, what's up? What's the deal? You might get in Tam a chair, please? Your mic is already hot. All right, I just played the RJ just for you. Want me to play it again? People of who? This is towards me. Apparently, everybody's tagging me. He got some bars about addressing it in person, not the internet. Fuck, he's bracking in LA. Fuck bracking in other cities or popping in other cities. He likes being a local LA rapper.
So we're talking about bracking again. Bracking, not rapping. I got you.
Bracking, not rapping. Okay, let's
Got
see. Doing a bit of
you.
both here. I'm gonna play it one more time.
At this point, Dejon is like a gang counselor. This is not like a podcast.
Give your take. Hold on, that's good.
Perfect timing, bruh. Call me when I got something to say. Might as well drop this today. Big body, big ball player. I love hitting a bitch I can't call later. Put me in the game cause we all players. Ride with my lifesaver, I got all flavors. No grease, bold appetit. Name on the lease, candy crack your Applebee's. Machiavelli, masterpiece, mapping out a masterpiece. Felonies, the faculties, like the names. Cold soldier, chrome in a chrome hard holster. Suburban got sun exposure. Broad day, get it cracking like bank work. You in pain on your feelings, nigga stay hurt. Niggas rooting for the villain, but I'm way worse. She only in it for the purse like a fake dirt. You wanna get what you worth, gotta touch earth. Money over hoes, I put love first. Still breathing, and I'm still eating. Demons still scheming, brothers baby still screaming. We ain't stuck in the system, we committed to it. Game bangers, every image got a limit to it. Young niggas introduced, grown men influence. Scout shooters all stay, this my insurance. What up, Chuck? We had Maybachs and Ben trucks. 6 foes hopping, this an influx. Came out bopping and she been fucked. Came out popping, niggas bluffed up. Live bands can't compare me to a dead man. Your homie went from red man to meth man. Rock wallers right by the bed like a nightstand. Freedom fighter, I done raised men with a guilty pen. First nigga spread lyrics on a party beat. Clubs had to play me how my impact drug the streets. I don't got club bars, listen again. Every verse like grenades up, lifting the pen. Free my niggas from them chains, now we changing the trains. Getting plaques with no radios, looping the spin. Fixate a bitch, they kids ain't bitch, straight rent pain and 6 days. Song went platinum, independent off a mixtape. I did one album on Interscope and went to Nipway. Hi, I ain't from LA, nigga, tell me. Whole city see me grow up, niggas jelly. Went from Henry Clay to Fairfax, Westchester, Culver City, Fremont, Washington, Southwest of Yo City. Nigga, I can flood it like it's Soak City. Niggas hate I'm down, moving, got the locs with me. Feel me? Let's talk about it. Got millions on the table, let's talk about it. Got plaques on the floor, let's talk about it. Niggas wanna be around, can't walk around. Square niggas, I hate we breathe the same air, nigga. I feel my people like caregivers. Tippers flare, niggas snap like hair triggers. Splitting dog shit with my guys, how we share dinner. Give a fuck about popping in another state. I'm bracking right here, still lit a flame the fireplace. Baby daddy's chatty patty, this ain't word of mouth. Address the internet shit in person while the birds out, nigga.
All right, so fuck popping in another state. I'm bracking right here in LA. That's the standout bar to me. So it's like he's bragging about being a local rapper that never made it out of the LA rap chilling circuit. Because, you know, he's performing at the Savoy tonight. Him and Joe Moses and Nash Bash is opening up. They have a show at the Savoy tonight where they do the Belizean Taco Tuesday night.
Dejon, we've discussed this. I don't like bringing this up because I'm not a bully like him. But I already said, why are we talking about hobbyists and people that aren't serious, people that no other outlet covers? And then when you do it, instead of getting thankful, they be mad. They want to fight you. They want to bring the guns out. So what are we? It's like it's no thanks for. That's why I say he's like a gang youth counselor.
I'm a gang youth counselor,
but not youth. Because these a re-entry counselor, perhaps like a halfway house counselor, and we need to leave the halfway shit for No Jumper. That's the halfway house.
Yes,
we want to be a real podcast, and we can't be a real podcast if we covering.
Well, I'm covering something I'm involved in.
Well, yeah, this now, yeah, you're involved in
all
it now.
All I did was go to August Fest. So the last time you saw me, I hugged you. I said, all right, I got to go to August Fest.
But it's because that you be talking about these people that shouldn't be talked about. With the post you said, oh, I left LA rap covers because the gangbangers don't like their music getting critiqued. They're dangerous.
Yeah, so King Chronicles, who used to write, his name is Bryson, he used to write for the Source magazine, a litany of different platforms. He made a post, I'll actually pull it up.
Yeah. And then this, you said Standard Bar, I'm bracking in LA. Shout out to all the Bloods. Yeah. But the Standard Bars to me were Brenda's Baby Still Crying. The young people that you need to listen to this rap, they don't know what that reference means. Then he said, turn your homie from red man to meth man. They also don't understand that reference.
Well, that follow, he said, because I made the RJ versus Draco verses. Yeah. He said, stop, you can't compare me to a dead man. So that was a diss at Draco. Because I just posted right here, I literally just posted.
If they're comparing you to a person that's no longer with us because their music still stands up to yours, that should be a bad sign.
I literally just posted last night, RJ versus Draco. Draco won 70%, RJ got 30%. And he's saying, like, can't compare me to a dead man.
The people did. They voted. They like his music, R.I.P.
But, so Ken Chronicles, a.k.a. Bryson said, what did he say? He said, hip-hop journalism in Los Angeles has been ruined by gang members because they can't handle their music being critiqued. The gang members can't rap, have very little work ethic, they are dangerous, and they cannot control their emotions. I jumped out of that shit in a year, explored other types of journalism, and never looked back. It was the best decision that I made career-wise. And he has definitely hit me up before and told me to stop wasting my time with these LA rappers. Their careers aren't going anywhere. And I hear that all the time from people like Tam. So,
yeah. Because it's at this point, now you're getting threatened, bashed, harassed for platform people nobody else will platform.
I've been getting that. This is another day in walking apart.
So is this maybe a therapy? So do you like it?
Do I like getting threatened and bashed?
Do you feel like it's all just good attention? It don't matter so it's like, you know?
No. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish that they just drop better music and listen to me. When I say let's step up our lyricism, let's step up our cadence, let's stop rapping over jerking beats and G-funk beats, let's stop making every song about gangbanging. I wish they just did that. I feel like that's not bad critiques or criticisms.
But again,
and it's also feasible. It's not like I'm asking you to do something unfeasible. Like go shoot $1 million video.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah.
But the comparison still stands that it is the same as you going down to Skid Row with a couple of pizzas like Crip Mac and telling them, I'll give you this pizza and an Old English if you simply put the drugs down, put the fent down, put the meth down, my brother. Take this pizza and let today be the start of your new life. They don't want it.
They clearly don't. What was your take on RJ saying what he said in August 5th? I saw you comment, this is sad. What was your take on his rant?
I agree with the viral way that it's embarrassing, and that if you really feel in your heart and soul and spirit that this person ain't shit, their opinion ain't nothing, they not valid, who are they to be critiquing my rap? Oh, gay, this, that. Then why would you ever stop, either on social media or in real life, and interrupt anything you have going on to dignify that person with the response, or even let them know that you've seen what they said or whatever? If you don't care about it, it don't mean shit, it don't matter, and you're bracking or this, that, or cracking, depending on which gang we're speaking of.
Do you feel like I should have crashed out in that moment and had an altercation with RJ and a back and forth discourse with him on stage? Or do you feel like I was doing the right thing by being professional and just letting him have his little temptation?
Your job was to host. His job was to perform. He stopped his hosting job to get his performing job to get on your podcasting, to get on the mic. RJ, I'm sure he's got a lot of mics around. He could start a podcast. He could start airing all his grievances. It's your job as a media personality to share your opinion about shit. Rappers, not so much.
Right.
You're supposed to put it in the track. You're supposed to put it in the booth. But again, y'all are thugs. Y'all are criminals. Y'all are retired. Allegedly. I don't know. So you're not coming at it from any professional stance because you guys aren't professional. That's like me posting pictures of a bitch I don't like on my Instagram. Being like, this bitch so ugly, she raggedy, look at her.
Yeah, he's supposed to be performing his songs. and said he was talking about me after every song, and it's like perform. And then all the songs he performed was from over 10 years ago. He don't have no new hot shit. Like, when's the last time RJ had a hit record? That's my question. That's my prompt to the chat. Anyone listening, name the last hit record RJ had. It's been over 10 years.
Forget about that. Because I know y'all gonna Google the hit that just went platinum or whatever. And
that's from 11 years ago.
But still, that is his, I'm a platinum selling art. That's his defense. That's his defense.
But that's more than 10 years
It
ago.
don't matter. When you win the Olympics in 1987, you still got the chain. You could tell people you got the outfit, you got the pictures.
Right.
I got it. How about we ask a more pertinent question? Line up with some teenagers, because they're the consumers for rap. Mm-hmm. Line up some fresh people that's just about to go to the club. This their 21th birthday, and ask any of them, do they know who? Do you know who RJ is first? And do you know any of the songs? Can you sing one for us right now outside the club? I bet you ain't gonna. I bet you if you had $100 for every person that could do it, you would keep all your money.
So you saying he's dated? I feel like he wouldn't be dated if he dropped songs that were hits or he dropped music that was good.
He don't want to do that. He want to drop.
I don't think he can.
I'm from LA.
I'm from LA. We're really gangbang, I guess.
And then my other question when I saw the rant, because I was like, you know what, Tim? Retired beauty queens, they give it up different too. Retired supermodels, they give it up different too. They're already rich, so they're not coming out with their meanest walk. They're not coming out in Vogue trying to serve a look all the time. They'll take the mid shit just to get into the catalog, whatever. They don't care. Mm-hmm. They just want to come to the show, say hi to their old friends. They're already rich. Are these people already rich, and that's why they don't care about the quality of music, and they're just putting things out because it's fun, like it's a hobby?
So Joe Moses, RJ, and I was on the phone for like 2-3 hours yesterday. And the conversation was, we can't go back and make the type of music from 10 years ago because we're not hungry. That was the exact verbiage that I got from that. Like, we're not hungry. We're rich already. We have the nice cars, nice houses. When we made those records, we was broke, so we was hungry. So we can't go back and give you that energy again, Dejon, because we're not hungry.
So do what 50 Cent said
and retire and sign artists and push new artists.
No, he wants you to sign people. I don't.
Oh.
Because I think if you're a subpar artist and you wasn't that serious, you wasn't that dedicated, you drop whenever you felt like it, when the mood strike, whatever, you're going to be an equally subpar executive, perhaps worse, because you're going to be focused on bracking, having nice cars, jewelry, hoes, perhaps trying to fuck the artist, God forbid.
Yeah. Let me swap out our audio for our charger really quick. So we're going to go silent for like 10 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear us?
It just doesn't make sense.
All right, Burgers in the chat for Tam. What's the deal? Sliders in the chat for Tam. Let's check it out. We got 2 reactions before I get out of here because I got to go to a birthday party. No, 3 things. 1, what's your take on RJ's fingernails being painted?
I didn't. I saw that in your rant, which...
Did you see the video I posted?
Somebody immediately DM'd me the video with your rant and said, we need to invest in security.
Because... RJ gonna do shit. What are you going to do? Scratches?
Listen, Dejon, if you're bracking, blah, 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 I assume you got a lot of hood homies.
Okay, that wear red nail polish too?
Perhaps.
All right.
Just because niggas is gay don't mean they don't got squabble.
Tell me about it.
Shout out to Munchie B. Yourself. That's what he said.
All right, let's check out. I want your take on RJ's nail polish. Chrome. Sexy. Looking like a zesty tiger. I like it.
Zesty tiger. And you know what? That's what I wanted to say when I was driving my car here. I said, and Dejon got the nerve to hate on Tyga. Talking about he don't like Tyga because he makes palatable, radio-friendly music that we can sell shit to, that we can play in the mall, play in the Target.
Yeah.
You don't like that. You hate Tyga. Tyga hopped on a whole new wave, gave us 80s. He's wearing a full costume. Commitment. But you want to talk about this shit.
I think you beat around the bush. You don't want to give us your take on RJ's
queer baiting. I don't like a nigga with nail polish on. I have gay homies. They can wear nail polish. If you're not gay, I'm not into the queer baiting. I don't love it. Now, if you're a punk rock and you coming out with the black nail polish, okay, Ozzy Osbourne, do your thing, babe.
Do you think this is rock star or is this zesty?
You cannot be a rock star and be bracking.
Ooh, what about Lil Wayne?
It's not the same. Look, you know Lil Wayne ain't bracking.
I thought it was Big Holly Grove. Hold on.
Lil Wayne has been famous since he was 12 years old.
Okay, they said that RJ
shot himself.
They said RJ took me on a date. I want you to tell me, does this look
cute.
like a date?
You just said y'all was on the phone for hours as well. So shit.
Joe Moses was there too. I just want to know, is this a date? He got a French tips done on this too.
What's wrong with a 6-foot catalog?
I don't get why it's a 6.
Again.
Oh, niggas get a couple plaques in the mail and all of a sudden they want to team it.
That makes sense.
So he got a French tip. He invited me to some rooftop. It was just me, him, and I. We had some drinks and we sat there and talked. To me, that's not a date, but I guess the French tip makes it date adjacent.
You said it, not me, because I was gonna say, two men meeting is fine, but it's the addition of the nail polish and you so happen to be gay that throws it all into question for the average fan of probably this bracket music. If you made something a little bit more dancey, nobody would have questions. They would let you do you, Tyler the Creator. But when you're blah, 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 you got to be hard all the time. You can't have nail polish.
All right, before we got in here, we're going to react to No Jumper talked about this beef and Bauer talked about this beef, then I got to go. Let's get to it.
You're killing it with the beefs.
Always.
I hate how much Dejon is loving this. This is like, it's such a gift to him.
It's not, and the thing is, he's not running from the people that he's talking about. He ain't running from them.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's like, he knows that, I mean, look, bro, he tried to sue me for getting shot when he didn't get shot. Imagine what he's going to do to you if y'all put hands and feet on him. There's going to be lawsuits for days. He's going to find a way to sue YG, even if he wasn't there. Like, he's going to find a way to sue everybody. Like, I mean, beating up Dejon Paul is off the table. If you're gonna do it, you're realistically gonna have to send some like ski mask, like crowbar guys after him, and they better leave their phone.
You see how neat you look at him?
I was like, he's suing everybody.
I didn't hear Dejon say nothing about RJ though. I didn't heard a lot of critiques. I didn't hear nothing about RJ though. I might have missed it though.
I don't pay attention to what he talking about music-wise, to be honest. So I have absolutely.
Because he doesn't care about rap music.
Actually been negative towards RJ, but obviously there's a bit of animosity. But at the same time, I mean, I do feel like that animosity is kind of like misplaced because, you know, there's just so few people who are like really pushing for LA to like for the music scene in general.
All right, I can sit here and go back and forth about the No Jumper shooting incident. Tam has my medical report in her phone, but I have a birthday party to get to, so we don't have time to address that. But why would I sue RJ if shit had went left? Trust me, it wouldn't have worked out in RJ's favor. And
you don't get tired of this nigga complaining and lying about you. You don't nothing inside you make you actually want to sue him because he be acting like such a bitch all the time, complaining, crying, false narratives.
If I was to sue, the security guard would go to jail because he's an unlicensed felon.
Okay.
I don't want to send a black man to jail. Like if he was licensed, if the security guard was licensed and wasn't a felon and had the right to have that gun and accidentally fired that gun and I get nicked, which is why
But you're not sending him to jail. They sent him to jail because they put him in the fucked up situation. So they put the handcuffs on him.
But if I file the suit, if I sit there and testify, that would still be me sending him to jail.
That's your opinion because you be on too much street shit. For me, as an office person, if you hired a nigga that's not able to do the job and fucked around and kill somebody or accidentally almost kill somebody on the job, and then I call the police because I'm hurt and I'm a civilian, if he goes to jail, I mean, I wish it was you going because you hired the nigga, but that's not how it works. So he got to go to jail because of you.
I understand that, Tam, but I just could not have that on my conscience that I personally filed something that got him in jail.
So you're going to continue to let them lie on you, play, do all of this weird
I know
shit.
what happened. You have my medical report in your phone. We've read the medical report before. We've showed all the texts from Adam and Josh. The fact that they haven't sued me for defamation or anything like that proves it. If somebody lies and said they got shot or grazed in your building and that never happened, you would sue them for defamation. The fact that the security guard no longer works at No Jumper. The fact that no one has heard from the security guard is gone in the wind. Why haven't y'all interviewed the security guard up in No Jumper if he didn't do anything?
Maybe they can't find him. Maybe he gone.
They know where he is. Then
you could sue, and then the subpoena or whatever, they got to figure it out with the discovery, and then you not snitching on them, they snitched on him because they got to tell where he is.
Look, man, I don't want to snitch on him. I know that much. If he was licensed, I'd be up. I would have sued them for everything they had. But he was unlicensed, so the repercussion of a lawsuit, I would have to go get a police report. They would have arrested him for being an unlicensed felon.
So it's too late to sue.
I don't think so. But that's not just something I don't want to do that. I don't want to send him to jail.
But he's saying it over.
I want that to be on his own accord.
But he's saying it over and over and over again. That don't bother you at all. It don't annoy you. That don't get on your nerves.
Of course it does. But everything gets on my nerves. I'm a black man in America. The the fuck? Traffic gets on my everything gets on my nerves.
Yes.
Everything gets on my nerves. I'm stronger than that. I'm not gonna send a black man to jail because Adam keep talking shit and lying. And won't take accountability and say, look, we fucked up. We hired an unlicensed felon. He fired a gun on the work floor. Dejon got nicked. Josh drove him to Providence Hospital. This is the medical report. And agree to everything that he agreed to in the text message, which is, we're sorry, we'll take accountability, we'll handle this. But moving forward, to address the actual video, damn, I forgot what was said. Let's get to the next clip because we gotta go.
I mean, I feel like a lot of these conversations kind of go the same way because Compton AD is kind of, he also, there's a clip of him sort of giving Dejon on stage at this, but like Compton AD and RJ both have like cool, solid careers that they've dug out for themselves in the LA scene. They both obviously matter. They both have had big records. They're both important. When you write the history books of LA rap, they'll both be in there. But it just kind of feels like dudes want more recognition. Like even like Compton AD being mad about like Dejon saying that he's not in the legend category with like Nipsey and YG. And I was like Compton AD.
Compton AD, you ain't did him
and he's a cool guy, and I like what he's doing musically, and I think like he's probably got big records to come as well. But like, bro, like you don't even want to be in that conversation. That's too big of a conversation. Like
right now,
you ain't heard that.
Yeah, like you can't throw yourself up there. You know what I mean? And I feel like Dejon be having some crazy takes, but he also be having some good takes on like the temperature of LA and the artists.
They
can rap though.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like.
All right, so yeah, I mean, obviously Compton AD isn't really considered a legend. It's dope to hear other people on another platform agree to that. We've already established that. We got one more clip, then we'll be moving on to Barway's take, and then I'm gone.
Like clearly, like Dejon knows when RJ was really popping and what his time of really being lit was or whatever, and like it's not like he's like ignorant to it. Like if I honestly, because I was ignorant to it. I didn't know who RJ was until I get into Draco, and then I find out that there's this guy RJ the Draco beef with.
Yeah.
And I realized that's because I was just like not giving a f at all about like LA street rap at that time.
I'm glad you submitted that because I'm not saying because RJ was popping before. Off the Mustard mixtape.
I'm not gonna lie, I was listening to Gucci and Waka Flakko and Young Scooter. And I wasn't really like paying attention to LA street rap that era. Like clearly, Dejon knows when RJ was really popping.
Killing it, cute.
All right, so I'm not surprised that Adam didn't know who RJ was until he looked into the beef between RJ and Draco after Draco's murder. RJ, like I said, he was just really an underground local rapper, and I don't mean that offensively. And his decision making is why that is. He keeps trying to blame YG and Mustard. On the phone, he will always blame YG and Mustard for why his career never went far. He used to tell me they're blackballing me, they stole my label budget. He took YG, who I was signed to, took Mozzie on his international tour instead of taking me. All these things I'll get into on a further episode. But at the end of the day, RJ, your career got stuck because you kept rapping over cheap, ratchet beats and kept doing the blood thing. The blood thing is what killed your career, RJ. That and Draco. Draco killed your career, and you rapping about Bracken and being a blood so much kept you in a local LA rapper blood gangbanger box. We've seen it happen to several other artists. You aren't the first, you aren't the last, and it just is what it is. And it's a shame because I feel like he is lyrically talented. So that's the biggest shame. All right, I'm going to end this by playing the viral way clip, then I got to go. Did you see this?
Viral way? Let's play it.
Did y'all see that video of RJ performing?
Oh, yeah.
And he stopped his performance to go off on Dejon Paul?
Explain banging.
RJ working. You get niggas to react. You got niggas mentioning you. You got gangsta niggas going off on the square nigga. Spotted Dejon, stopped the show, and he starts explaining himself to Dejon. I'm a platinum selling artist. I'm this, I'm that. And in his mind, I'm treating this nigga. In my mind, you're solidifying what the fuck Dejon is saying, and you're basically, because they trying to say Dejon opinions ain't valid, but by you explaining yourself to him, you're saying his opinion is valid. It's valid enough that it got under your skin and it got you jumping out your body. Because I'm not pausing my show to address a nigga that I think is not valid. So Dejon got the West Coast in the uproar. He got all these mainstream niggas responding. He got Snoop to respond. Yeah. When we interviewed Snoop said, nigga, I used to be jumping in niggas' DMs and I had to check myself. Like, I can't be doing that shit. But Dejon just said some shit that got under Snoop's skin to the point where Snoop had to check the nigga in the comments. So Dejon is seeing what's going on with the rage bait game, and in my opinion, the nigga winning right now.
All right, Tam, a few responses before we got in. Do you think I'm rage baiting these other rappers, or do you think I'm just sharing my honest opinion and it causes them to be rageful?
I think after the first 5 times, it's rage bait because they suck, Dejon, and you know they suck. Everybody knows they suck. That's why nobody talks about them.
Oh shit.
Nobody. No magazine you can name, not even a local newspaper, not even LA Weekly. Nothing. No mention. Yeah. Not a thing.
Zero.
But you keep commenting like, oh, and you think it's going to do better. And it's no, they're getting mad. They're in the house plotting. You heard Adam ski mask, crowbars, like they're ready to fight. They want to go to war about them sucking. They don't want to change the suck music. They just want you to act like you like it. That's not going to help. That's not going to get them no more money, no more streams, not on the festival lineup, nothing. But it's just you coming out being like it sucks. It's antagonizing them. So it's like I'm calling it bullying. They're calling it rage baiting. But I guess you're doing it for the purposes of content, so it is rage bait. But you know these niggas suck, Dejon.
Yeah, but I don't want them to. I want them to be better. I want them to do better. And occasionally I hear something I like a Mark Lux, like a Ray Vaughn, like certain Big Sad 1900 songs, things like that.
So how about we do like, and I know you don't like this, but we are. How about we take the policy of the other LA radio people and we only talk about the shit we like. And the rest of it, we just act like we don't see it. If we don't like it, we're not even gonna bring it up. Die slow.
What?
Enjoy yourself in the alley. Because why are we going to critique you? You're not going to take it well. You're not going to be like, oh, you know what Dejon said? My bars was solid. My visual was cool, but the beat was whack. They don't take that and go home and do better.
Me like everybody else. I don't want to be like all other platforms. That's what makes me me. That's what makes me unique. I'm willing to tell someone I like it or I don't like it. Versus I only got positive. That would make me DJ Head.
Well, no. I'm saying if you don't like it, ignore it. We don't play it. We don't talk about you at all.
But that's okay. So I have audio. That's what Gina Views told me when the first LA Rap Report card dropped. She said, Dejon, I think a lot of these LA rappers' music is booth through the roof. I think it's ass, but I don't say nothing about it because LA rappers get enough hate. It's not my job to say what I don't like. I only big them up. And no. Mustard came in and said, Gina, that's not journalism.
I'm not saying big them up. That's lying. I'm saying benign neglect. If you suck, you're not making it across our desk just like you don't make it across Complex desk. This is a business.
Oh, so you're saying have a standard.
Have a standard of excellence. If you suck, if you're making music as a hobby, if you put out music every 3 years and you can't stay out of jail or whatever, why are we bringing you up? Because you're not about to do shit with this music.
Case in point. All right, I have a birthday party to get to. Tam, we have a special guest in the building. Ugly Money Nietzsche is here.
Ugly Money!
Can you explain what he's about to be doing?
Ugly Money is about to host an episode of his show that's famous in Atlanta called Trigger Alert, where he kind of raise base the bitches.
Okay.
That's what he's about to do. He's about to be here pressing soundboard buttons. It's a bunch of beautiful women out there. He's going to come in here. They're going to get on. I don't know if it's live or it's pre-recorded, but they got a little camera crew.
Okay, cool.
And they're going to work it out in here.
All right, man. Palm trees in the chat. Like this video. I have to go. Tam will be here Saturday.
Yep.
He'll have a special guest. We'll be in interview mode. And we'll see you guys then. Peace.
Bye.